Hello, happy new day. Today is day 8 of 100 days of coding, a challenge that I took upon myself so that I can be able to challenge and see how far can I go. Thank you very much for being with me up to this level. It means a lot that we are still together. On day 8, we're still on the softy thing, so we're going to keep it soft. We're going to look at forms, and the forms are very important in web development because forms they help you or me to submit information from the user to the server so that the server, wherever it's the data has been shared, can be manipulated for a specific task. So, forms are those spaces that in the website you find and you can put any information there. That information maybe can be taken, can be used maybe for registration. You want to register in a website, you fill a certain form. That is exactly what we are going to see today. If you want to log in, you fill a certain form. They ask you what is your ID, which is maybe your email, and what was the password that you used to create this ID. And when they go back, they check that information you provided. They come back, they say, no, yeah, you are the one, or no, you are not the one. So forms are very interesting and very good, and we should learn about them today. I should learn about that. Okay, let's go to the code. We don't need to spend some time talking a lot. We need to do a lot of coding. Good. So I have my day ready, day 8, and in my day 8, I need to have my HTML index. Yeah, good. Okay. So in this, we're going to see. So the form comes with opening and closing tag. Opening tag has some other attributes that are very, very necessary to provide. So we have form, which comes with the opening and the closing. And the in opening, there's two things. There's action. Action is like, where will this form go? Even though there it is in the website, but they need to know where exactly, who is going to deal with the content that user will fill. Mhm. And so here you specify where exactly. Maybe they're going to go to registration, registration.php, or they're not going to go anywhere. You have another ways to get the data from there. But here you have also method. Method specify which way are this data being submitted. So if they are going to be sent by get or post. Get, they are going to be, uh, when you use get, they are going to be concatenated to a, yeah, I think that's a proper word in HTML, concatenated into the URL and they sent to the server, which everyone has their own opinion, but the general opinion is if they are sensitive data, don't send them using get. People prefer posts, which is secure. You will learn more about these things. Don't stress about them now. But yeah, for me, as I'm learning now, I was told, I realized that it's encouraged to use posts when the data are very necessary. But if it's just the form to do the search, use the get. Okay, and here you provide where this particular data is going to be manipulated. But you can have a form without any of this. You can have a form without any of this. It's not a problem. Let's focus first with simple form. We're going to because we are going to look the elements of within the form that are going to be available. So one most common element of form is input. Input is so much useful in form because it comes with a lot of possibility. If you see where there is type, that's where you can define any most of the types that you see on different forms. There's nothing you need to add to have those some of these specific things that you see in a lot of forms out there. Yeah. Mhm. So you specify the type so that the form can know that okay, the input can be clear that okay, this input is of this particular type, and the type define the behavior of that particular input field. All right. So I will move to the view so that we can be seeing exactly what we are doing. So before that, I should have the H1, and this will be like just wow. All right. So you went on there. You are looking for boot camp, and you saw a form, and you say, okay, these guys are so far. Yeah, because they did it before you, but they're using input there to ask you the information, and this input is having the type of text. Why? Because they want you to provide simple text. Maybe this can be your name and the like. So you can have different. I will use one. I saw this other. I was using this. I will use this one. So let's say I love this one. And he was doing this. It was good. We are not doing any design for now, but we want to have this particular views to look a little bit meaningful. Yeah, I saw this to someone. So you have that. They say provide your name, and then you provide your age, and you have the input there. And this input they say number. Why did they say number? Because if you see here, if I go here, I can write Gakwaya, but here I can't write Gakwaya. I can't. Why? Because the type they say it should be a number, so I can write um, 87. Numbers will go there, and then the forms continue. They say which start date. So they have again another input there that they want you to select that. If you see here, if they leave it to text, they will give you the stress to write a text. But if they facilitate by providing specific type that they want you to provide date or date time local. You can specify specific date and specific time or date only. So if we say date, now we see that we can be able to select the date accordingly by clicking here, and okay, I will be able to start on 30th of this month. Good, good. I can also have another thing here. I can have another thing which will be phone number, and this will be input, and I'll say hello. So this will guide the number. You can provide their phone number as you want. And the moment every type has been specified, facilitate well to control and to look at also the format of that particular thing. Let's say they said email, and here they say, no, we need email here. So this also will facilitate and tell when you provide different data that is not expected within that particular field. This helps a lot. So there is a lot of types. There's a lot of type. One of the thing is one of the common used are this one, but also the this input submit. Input submit is used a lot on the form because it's help or facilitate the user to press that particular button to send the data. You can even change the name by saying value. This is register. So now it's saying, okay, we need to register. And you can have another button for reset. Let's reset. This is going to reset the whole form to remove everything that was provided in the form. Another good thing that you should use also, you should know that you can use, you can have input for checkbox, male or female. I should use female here. So they provide on female, and if you tick it, then you can check it here. Then they'll know, okay, this guy is a female, this is a male. If you don't, I think this is the way I will start now doing. Instead of providing select male or female, just leave one. If they don't feel it, you give them the other one. If they forgot, yeah, they become whatever they want. So you can have the checkbox, you can have input for radio. My favorite is input for my favorite is input for radio. You know how it works. It's just that, yeah. And you can have input for range, and this gives you here, and you can change the value specifically. Maybe whatever you're doing, you can design and deal with that, but you need to know that these are available, ready for you to use them. So let's say, what can you use range for? So let's say You can use it with a lot of things. So the list is very, very long of what types you can provide to the input. A lot more. But it will depend on your use case. You can have as many as you want. Always remember it has to be related to what exactly you are doing. All right. So things like that. At the end of the day, you are the one to decide and to tell the user to do exactly what you want. But one thing you need to remember is if you have this thing in your pack, you can use them accordingly. You remember last time when he was looking, it was yesterday, when he was looking at table, they encourage not to use table to format. That's where you feel the temptation of using the table. Because if you can be tempted to use table even here by saying, okay, I'll surround this with table. I don't know why I'm showing this temptation to you. But yeah, it's good one. Let's do it. But you know now it's not supposed to happen. So you know, okay, I want this will be the first row, second row, third row. You see how it's tempting. It's really tempting to use the table. You know, this will be the text, and then because if you haven't seen how you can be tempted, maybe you can think that you can be tempted. You can say, no, I will not. I will beat it. Let's see. Can't. I'll change this tiara to be the last one. Yep. Good. You can see now we have changed. It's tempting, but you are not supposed to do that. Why? Because there is specific way to control and design the page, and the table is not part of it. It has been used for a long, long time, but since the CSS, which is one of the language we are going to see in the future, took over and it brought a lot of possibilities, then this kind of things is not recommended. But I can still see in some of the legacy codes of a lot of other big applications, you find they are still having the table alone. But for you and me, we are new to this. Let's keep this for the legacy people, for the old people, and we do what we can do better. All right, I think this mark oh the end of today. It was good looking at table, making sure that we can explore almost all possible uh, possibility, all possibilities. Yes. Thank you very much. Until next time, let's cross the day. Day 8 has been so good. You have been so great to be part of this particular journey. See you then. Bye.